Good morning, YouTube. It is early in the morning and I'm getting ready to go to work. But before then, I wanted to talk about the ignorant things that doctors say. Maybe ignorant is the wrong word. Maybe this is. The things that doctors say that make you want to slap them. But first, I have to get Tita ready to go outside. And here's Tita. She is not quite waking up yet. She's still in the, I'm very tired. What are you doing? Little mindset. But on another note, so the reason I didn't have Tita in my first video is because she had her, how do I say this, her lady parts removed. She got neutered. I want to say almost a week ago. So, and she keeps wanting to mess with that area and the stitches and everything, so I figured it would be just better to bundle her up to keep her from hurting herself. And she's getting better. She's starting to play again, so that's awesome. But I'm going to take her out real quick, and then we will get right into the video. And we're back. She did her thing, which was awesome, and back to our topic. So I've walked into multiple doctor's offices. Well, I shouldn't even say multiple. A lot of doctor's offices, and my favorite thing they say is, "Oh, good morning. How are you today?" Obviously not great if I'm walking in here to see you. Just might want to think about that. Or I love, "Is there any particular reason you're here to see us?" Yes, I wouldn't have paid my copay and drove all the way here to see you. Is there something that's bothering you today? Do you have any pain? Wouldn't be seeing you if I didn't. Oh, how is this medication working out for you? Like it's like something I want to take. Like it's something that I'm thrilled about. Do you have any side effects? Most people do. Yeah, that's not something you really want to hear out of a doctor's mouth. Granted, I've heard it. Needless to say, I don't see that person anymore. But my all-time favorite is, in the beginning process of when I was getting diagnosed, I heard this a lot. Are you sure it's not stress? Are you on your period? Do you think it could just be anxiety? Maybe we could refer you to a therapist. I love you too. But let me speak a little clearly on that to you. Not everything is a mental health issue. Some things are very real. And the sad thing is, it is not taught about, or it's not taught, or even discussed in the medical community. I learned when I first got diagnosed, they don't teach about POTS in medical school. Now, I don't know if that's changed since I've gotten diagnosed, but needless to say, it was alarming to hear that. And it only took 6 years to get diagnosed, so that's something to tell you. And that's after going to doctor after doctor and switching and getting different referrals and a trip here and there to the ER, so that was fun. Yeah, I went to the ER one time and the doctor was like this, this looks like it could probably be due to stress or anxiety. Let me just give you some Valium. You'll be fine. It'll clear you up. No problem. Nope. The doctor was like, "Oh, can you please stand up and come over here?" Just like, whatever. Like, because he gave me the Valium, I'm cured. No, needless to say, I bottomed out and I passed out. So that was awesome. And then they finally did the tilt table test. And then the doctor got in there who has dealt with POTS patients before. And we told him everything. And this doctor was like, he said, "What?" Oh, and needless to say, they thought that I was still making up my symptoms, even though on the heart rate monitor, you could see everything happening. It was ridiculous. I love the healthcare system, especially in Florida. And those of you who live here in Florida will know that's a lie. It's a straight up lie. You also apparently can't get treated anywhere for decent medical care unless you have insurance, which for somebody like me who has a hard time walking with my fibromyalgia and can't stand for very long is extremely difficult. Granted, I love where I work. It's working with flowers all day long and meeting really, really nice people, although you do get some extremely rude people, which I will go into in another video. Yeah, but that's pretty much like the healthcare system in Florida is, oh, you got something that I don't know? Because I don't know what it is, let me just toss you some anxiety medication. Let me just throw you some Valium, or maybe a referral to a therapist. That's 99% of the doctors in Florida who don't understand or can't figure out what's wrong with you automatically will chalk it up to you're crazy. But the most important thing to take from this video is no matter how many times a doctor tells you, oh, it's just anxiety, it's stress, or it's nothing to worry about, you know your own body. So if you really feel like it's something that you really need to get figured out, switch doctors. See as many people as you need to see to get you the help that you need. You're not crazy. You are sane. Everything will be fine, but don't do what we almost did and think, well, maybe this is just good enough. This is as good as it's gonna get. It shouldn't have to take you having to go to the emergency room to get diagnosed. So definitely persist, be brave, and just remember, eventually it'll work out. You will get the help that you need. It may not be in the time frame that you may want, but you will get it. And honestly, just because a doctor is telling you something doesn't mean they're right all the time. Definitely double check what they say. That is something very important that we learned in the beginning of this whole thing. But it was really good to talk to you guys and visit you guys again. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, I will see you tomorrow.